And now, sports coverage you can count on with a Way 31 sports team.
The NCAA March Madness Tournament. It is here in Birmingham, Alabama. Nolan Knight sitting alongside Max Cohan. We are outside Legacy Arena where the first round of this March Madness Tournament is taken away. We've seen Alabama take the floor. Auburn is in action as we speak. And Max, my bracket's already busted. Your bracket's already busted. I'm sure there's plenty of you at home. Your bracket's busted too. But for the Alabama Crimson Tide, they're right on track.
Yeah, less than 1% of brackets remain perfect. But guess what? If you're an Alabama fan, you're probably still pretty happy because they took care of business in what was virtually a home game here at Legacy Arena.
It's win number 30 for the Tide, and it's a big one. Playing as the number 1 overall seed for the first time in program history, the Tide came out firing in what was essentially a home game.
Man, as soon as we came out that tunnel, I had chills, you know. Just seeing all the love we had is just an unbelievable experience.
The early star was Noah Clowney, who had 10 of Alabama's first 15 points, helping them establish dominance early. But Muscle Shoals native Mark Sears, the only Tide player that calls Alabama home, got his mojo back. And after putting up 600 shots in the gym on Monday, he went nuclear from behind the arc with 3 straight threes in a 15-point outing.
The previous games, I have been struggling to shoot the ball, and then over the break, I just got back in the gym and started from ground zero, and I just trusted my work.
The Alabama bench had a monster game with Nick Pringle leading all scorers with 19 points on 8 of 10 shooting, and the Tide dominated Texas A&M Corpus Christi 96-75, all without a single point from All-American Brandon Miller.
If your bench doesn't score the way it did, I didn't realize we had 49 off the bench, but we had 96 points and Brandon didn't score, so to get 96 points without Brandon scoring a point, you got to get some production from somewhere.
So Coach Oates said that Brandon Miller is dealing with a groin injury, but he is expected to play against Maryland on Saturday, of course, which will be another exciting game here in Birmingham.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Still waiting on when that tip will be. We saw the Alabama fans, they all left the arena. They cleaned everything out, and then the Auburn fans, they filed in. It's been 2 essentially home games. First for the Crimson Tide, now for the Tigers. They are in action as we speak, taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes of the Big Ten. They lead that one 21-16 with 5:52 left in the first half. So far, the Tigers not shooting too well, but they do lead in this game. As I mentioned, 21-18 now. Iowa just got another bucket. We'll have highlights and full game recap of what the Tigers managed to do in their first round matchup against Iowa later on tonight at 10. Of course, these 2 games here in Birmingham, not the only games going on across the country. We saw a Huntsville native really shine in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
That's right. Kobe Brown had 19 points for Mizzou. They pick up a win, and they are surviving and advancing, as teams hope to do at this point in the year.
Exactly. Great game from, of course, Huntsville native Kobe Brown. Of course, Muscle Shoals native Mark Sears. He looked great for the Alabama Crimson Tide today as well. The Crimson Tide, they're moving on. They will take on Maryland tomorrow. We'll see what the Auburn Tigers do. A full report from their game later tonight at 10. But for now, reporting outside of Legacy Arena in Birmingham, Alabama, for Max Cohan, I'm Nolan Knight for Way 31 Sports.